Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you today, folks. Not everybody is going to be your friend. You're not going to please everybody in this life. That's rule number 234 of growing up. You can't please everyone. In fact, a famous quote, try to please everyone, end up pleasing no one. You can go out of your way to become someone's friend, but if they don't want to be your friend, it won't happen. You can go out of your way to be cordial with somebody, but if they don't want to shake your hand when you walk up and approach them out of respect, it won't happen. You can go out of your way to be polite, but if you say please and they don't say thank you, it is what it is. In fact, you can go on Saturday Night Live, speak highly of somebody, go time and time again calling them a legend in the game, one of the founding fathers of the game, somebody who laid the bricks in the foundation of the game you are now playing. You can say all those things about somebody, and that person still, for their own sacrificial, surface level reasons, just won't want to be your friend. And Sheryl Swoopes falls into that category. Folks, yesterday, Caitlin Clark was named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year. And in that article, there were many quotes that causes people's ears to go up and their eyebrows to raise. Do you smell? Something like that. Some quotes in there had people saying, Caitlin Clark bent the knee, Caitlin Clark gone woke, Caitlin Clark folded, Caitlin Clark's reading out of the WNBA playbook. Fair enough. But if we're using that same thought process, right? Follow with me, folks. If we're using that same thought process, shouldn't we also now think that all of these race baiters, all of these WNBA old guard admirers, all these old guard jealousy-filled individuals, all of the people that used to make up lies on Caitlin Clark's name, fabricating the truth, you would think that all of that would stop. Guys, I said what you wanted me to say. Can you leave me alone now? Can we get on with basketball now? Can we stop with the low blows now? Can we stop with the cheap shots now? Sheryl Swoopes said no. Cheap shots for everybody. Folks, let's take a listen to a couple different things of Sheryl Swoopes' appearance on Gilbert Arenas' podcast, Gil's Arena. And of course, just conveniently, it's always the day Rashad McCants isn't there to hold people's feet to the fire. Let's take a listen.
Our Caitlin Clark has been named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year. So the award, which has been distributed since 2019, Clark becomes the first WNBA player to ever win this award. We see the album cover, or excuse me, the magazine cover. I'm here fucking up. Look like an album cover, you know, with the baggy pants. But Sheryl, I'll start with you. What's your reaction to Caitlin Clark winning Time Magazine Athlete of the Year?
I don't think I'm surprised. I'm curious to know who the other candidates were, but the fact that that's the very first WNBA player to ever win Time Magazine Athlete of the Year is pretty special. And my question is, like the criteria, is it based off of her performance on the court, which, yeah, she had a great year, or is it more about the impact that she had on the game this season?
Sheryl Swoopes, let me just enlighten you real quick. What you do on the court, guess what? Newsflash. That's called MVP trophy, Sheryl. What you do on the court, you get awarded, and that's called an MVP trophy. Of course, Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year isn't based only on what you do on the court. It is all encapsulating on the court, off the court, role model, actions, deals, endorsements, appearances. What what's the real word I'm looking for? Impact. What's your impact? Cultural relevance. No, duh. How can you say you're not surprised, then turn around and say, well, I just want to know the criteria. Well, what's the criteria in your mind? The criteria in your mind made you come to the conclusion, I'm not surprised. But now that we're asked, hey, can you elaborate on this a little bit? Can you give us more than, I'm not surprised? You see how they start talking and talking and talking, and it's like, wait, but what you said here contradicts here, and then what you said there goes against there, and now I'm just asking myself, Sheryl, why can't you just come out and say, damn, this sucks. I wish it was somebody else. I wish it was anybody else. I wonder what the criteria was. The criteria? Impact. Cultural relevance. The people you inspire. How you continue to aspire. Do you transcend your sport, or are you just a chosen one in your little niche of 46,000 people that have no idea what actual sports looks like? Let me know. What else is going on here?
I'm sure a mix of both. Obviously, WNBA saw record viewership numbers across the board. Her teams played in a lot of those games.
No, I think it's great, not just for her. I think it's great for the league.
Yeah.
Right? Like, everybody talked about the recognition that she brought to the W this season. So for her to be Time Magazine Athlete of the Year, I think it's really great for the league.
So in the Time article, Clark had a strong quote acknowledging her privilege. Here's what she said. I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. This league has kind of been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then you continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think it's very important. I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can elevate black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing.
You see that? But hey, yo, Paige, give me that script. Oh, they're gonna love me after this. Try to please everyone, end up pleasing no one. Sheryl Swoopes didn't care. Gilbert Arenas didn't care. None of these people cared. They only just went on and talk about ways to take away, to diminish, to minimize, to find other people to give the award to, shall we?
So, yeah, when you hear Caitlin say that, because Caitlin obviously in the media has been very, you know.
She has a great marketing team.
Yeah, I'm not, I'm just hooping.
She's trying to stay at the barbecue, goddamn, because, yeah.
She's the stag girl. She was invited to the bar. She got the cookout. But when you hear that, thoughts on Caitlin Clark saying she wants to use her platform to elevate black women in the WNBA have been instrumental, obviously, in building that league to what it is. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sheryl can't even bring herself to comment on this subject.
So what's the since it's 2019, right? I mean, it was 5 years. Mm-hmm. So
What?
who's 2019? Because I see LeBron.
Women's national team, soccer.
It was somebody from the.
It was the team
The women's
Yeah.
national team, soccer.
won it in 2019.
And this is them just going over ways to take it away from her.
Because they won the.
Find reasons why she didn't deserve it. Or the only reason, everything else is, okay. They're only basing it on this. I get it.
And then 2023, Messi from the soccer world.
So this is just probably just the impact of the sport.
Everything, Gilbert. The impact of everything. Everything she touches turns to gold. Women's college basketball, gold. WNBA, gold. LPGA, gold. What are we talking about here?
A little bit of I mean, it's a little bit of everything, right? So
Yeah, I mean, no.
when you
no
think
doubt
about,
she had
you
a
just
huge
think about
impact.
athletes of this year.
Yeah.
Ready?
It's her, the swimmer.
And there it is. That's why it's Caitlin Clark, and that's it. You're calling her the swimmer. Katie Ledecky. Nobody knows her name. Katie Ledecky? Yeah, that person. You're calling her the swimmer, and that's a name that's getting brought up in a Caitlin Clark athlete time of the year conversation. That's how you know. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter if you kiss the ring, bend the knee, read the script, read the playbook. Try to appease that crowd. It doesn't matter. Those who don't like you won't like you. Those who are for you, they're for you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, folks. They just refuse. It's like it was hard for them to appreciate all the support. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like the video if you enjoyed today's content. Subscribe to the channel as well. I will so greatly appreciate it. Folks, December 22nd, be on the lookout. There will be a show that I am doing, and I think it's going to be a W. Take it easy.